If you've ever been dating a woman and things were going great, the conversations were deep, you felt a real connection, and then suddenly, she starts to pull away. She takes hours to text back. Her messages get shorter. She becomes less available. Your immediate thought is, she's losing interest. What if I told you that you're probably wrong? In reality, one of the most confusing moments for a man is when a woman pulls away, right when she starts to catch real feelings. It's a paradox that drives guys crazy. So why does she distance herself just when things are getting good? Stick around, because in the next 20 minutes, we're going to decode her behavior and give you a game plan that actually works. Let's shatter the biggest misconception right now. Her pulling away is often a protective response, not a rejection. Think of it this way. As her emotions for you intensify, she starts to feel a loss of control. For many women, opening up and being vulnerable is like handing you the remote control to their heart. That's a terrifying feeling. Loss of control leads to vulnerability, and vulnerability, if not managed, leads to potential pain. So what's her instinct? To take a step back, to create a little space, to stabilize her emotions, to make sure she's not falling too fast without a safety net. It's not a game, it's an emotional regrouping. Reason 1. She's afraid of getting hurt. The first and most common reason is pure, primal fear. Fear of abandonment. Fear of being played. Fear that you're not as serious as she is. In the early stages, every woman is calculating the risk. She's thinking, if I let myself fall for this guy, and he leaves. She might have past trauma from a previous relationship where she was ghosted or cheated on. She's scared of investing her emotions too soon, and then finding out you were just passing time. This pullback is her way of applying the emotional brakes before she speeds off a cliff. Reason 2. She's testing your compatibility. Now, this one is crucial. Men, this is not a conscious, manipulative game. This is a subconscious, evolutionary test. When she creates distance, she's observing you. She's asking herself, is he consistent? Does his character stay the same when it's easy and when it's challenging? Is he emotionally stable? Does he panic, get needy, or become angry when I'm not immediately available? Does he respect my space and my boundaries? Or does he feel entitled to my time and attention? Your reaction to her pulling away tells her everything she needs to know about your confidence and your capacity to lead in a relationship. Reason 3. Her attachment style. To really understand her, you need to understand attachment theory. It's simpler than it sounds. Anxious women need constant reassurance. But that very need can scare them. They fear being too much, so they might pull away to stop themselves from seeming clingy. Avoidant women are like cats. They love connection, but feel smothered by it. When feelings get too intense, their primary instinct is to run for the hills, to reclaim their independence. Secure women are the goal. They communicate well and pull away less often, but even they might need a moment to process overwhelming emotions. Understanding this isn't about diagnosing her, but about realizing her behavior might be a deeply ingrained pattern, not a reflection of you. Reason 4. She feels overwhelmed. Imagine drinking from a fire hose. That's what a rush of emotions can feel like. Maybe things move too fast physically. Maybe you're already talking about future vacations and meeting the parents. And she's thinking, whoa, I barely know this guy. She might be overwhelmed by your high expectations. Or feel like she's losing her identity and her freedom to the budding relationship. Pulling away is her way of slowing things down to a pace where she can breathe and think clearly. Reason 5. You broke the masculine frame without realizing it. This is a major topic in masculine psychology. The masculine frame is about your inner strength and purpose and emotional stability. Women are naturally drawn to a man who has his own mission, but sometimes men unknowingly break this frame. You become too needy, texting her all day long. You seek validation, fishing for compliments, or asking, "Are we okay?" Too often, you lose your mystery by sharing your entire life story on the first 3 dates. Your chasing behavior becomes desperate, not confident. When you do this, you shift from being a prize to be one, to being a liability. Her pulling away is a natural response to the loss of that solid, masculine energy she was initially attracted to. Reason 6. She's matching your energy. Women are often mirrors. They reflect the energy you put out. If you've become slightly distant because you're busy with work, she might interpret that as you pulling away. Her response: she'll pull away twice as far to protect herself. If you stop being the leader and initiating plans, she will match that low energy. This isn't a petty game. It's a form of self-protection. She's thinking, if he's not making an effort, why should I set myself up for hurt? Reason 7. She wants to see if you respect her space. This is the ultimate test of your character. When she steps back, she is silently asking one powerful question. Will you respect my need for space? If you respond with panic, demands, or guilt-tripping, you fail the test. You've shown her that your need for reassurance is more important than her need for emotional safety. But if you gracefully give her that space, you send a powerful message. I am secure. I respect you. And I am not threatened by your need to process. That is incredibly attractive. So, how can you tell the difference between her losing interest and her just needing space? Look for these subtle signs. Her texts are shorter, but she still replies. She initiates less, but still engages warmly when you initiate. She shares less deeply, but still shows care and curiosity about your life. The energy is cautious, not cold and indifferent. If you see these, chances are high she's just in her head, not out of the picture. This is the most important part. What do you actually do? Don't chase. The instant you feel her pull back, you must resist the urge to run after her. Chasing a retreating woman screams neediness. Give her space, but don't vanish. Pull back slightly yourself. Focus on your own life. This shows you have options and aren't fixated on her. Stay calm, grounded, and masculine. Your emotional state is your superpower. Do not panic. Do not get emotional. Keep your own life. Hit the gym. Pursue your goals. See your friends. A man with a purpose is magnetic. Initiate gently. After a few days, you can send a low-pressure text, something light and fun, with no hidden agenda. Offer safety, not pressure. When you do talk, be a safe harbor. Listen more than you talk. Don't interrogate her about her distance. Show consistency. Let your actions show that you're the same confident, reliable guy she first met. Be a rock, not a reed in the wind. Here's the truth most men never realize. When a woman is truly starting to like you, she often becomes more anxious, not less. Her pulling away isn't a sign of disinterest. It's a sign that she's trying to protect a heart that you are starting to matter to. What she wants more than anything in that moment is not a grand gesture or a desperate plea. She wants to see a man who remains calm and steadfast when she retreats. A man who doesn't panic, who holds his frame, and whose consistency proves that he is a safe place for her vulnerable heart. Be that man.